for Norfolk County Championship Wrestling. It is a double show here in Port Dover. Welcome to Clash on the Coast. And the big men in charge are coming in the ring. My name is CJO, and I am joined by my favorite Canadian partner. That is Sean Winfield.
CJ, it is an honor to be here with you at Clash on the Coast. It's hard to even fathom that we've got to this point where this level of a show with this amount of talent is right here in Port Dover.
Literally, we have talent from all across the world and all across the wrestling landscape, all converging here in Port Dover. And we're very excited here for another great event. Obviously, we see the executive assistant on the ring apron, President Adam Martin, shaking hands, kissing babies.
Or is it shaking babies or kissing hands?
That's a different show. That's later tonight.
I see.
But we got a big show here tonight. We're going to send it back to the ring. Lots and lots of excitement here for NCCW.
Absolutely. Adam Berry getting into the ring. Huge fan of Al Snow. You can tell by the job splash.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to NCCW's Clash on the Coast. We have a lot of special things going on in this event. Well, one thing I will say and point out is tonight we make history. NCCW has been hosting an NCCW Tag Team tournament to crown the inaugural champions, and tonight we crown our first ever NCCW champions.
Beautiful belts too.
Absolutely. And I'm a belt snob for sure, and I love that. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the music of KPK.
Got it.
Ahmed Abu.
You can hear that crowd reaction.
And Haroon all coming out. And KPK has been a menace. And we saw on NCCW social media that a couple of masked vandals took out PME.
Yes, the mask was found that looked very similar to the mask that we saw Abu in at the last show, if you recall, CJ.
Yes.
I believe the board of directors has pinned that attack on KPK. I think we're about to hear, are there any repercussions?
I mean, we knew that KPK and the unit of all three of these gentlemen, when they come in to a wrestling world, a wrestling ring, and a wrestling venue, they cause trouble, disruption, but they're also very successful. So let's see what KPK has in mind.
Talking about tag champions, you can't have that conversation without mentioning KPK. We are the rightful NCCW tag champs. And with that unfortunate incident that occurred at your previous event where PME was so brutally blindsided and attacked and rendered not able to compete tonight, it only makes sense that it's the KPK boys that grab out of those. Okay. Hi everyone, Brian Sinclair, executive consultant. First off, let's just be honest with each other here. We know it was you. What? We know that you guys don't PM me in the parking lot. No. Don't treat me, don't treat my partners here, don't treat these people like we're idiots, because we're not. We know it was you. And for all rights and purposes, you should be suspended indefinitely for what you did.
Adam Martin having that mask in his hand.
However, there are some extenuating circumstances, and it seems that we just couldn't find a tag team to fill in for PME on such short notice. And, you know, we're all about competitive spirit here in NCCW, right? We want to see a conclusive ending to this tag team tournament. So, in my authority as executive consultant, KPK will be receiving a bye into the
how does that make any sense?
That's not what Norfolk County is about. We don't do that. Do we in Norfolk County? You don't get rewarded for cheating, do you? No. And I have to say, every single time I've been in this ring, I've welcomed you to Port Dover several times. I've welcomed you to Simcoe, I've welcomed you to Norfolk County. And every single time, these guys come out and ruin the welcome. They ruin the opening. I must be a negative for someone. So I'm going to say, as a representative of Norfolk County, and because we do not allow cheating to go rewarded in Norfolk County, that you are in fact eliminated.
Wow!
They are out!
Out. You will not compete today.
I mean,
Claire looks upset about this.
The rules, that's up to them, but I'm telling you, Norfolk County, that doesn't fly.
I mean, Adam Martin is the final say.
Due to your actions, due to your disrespect for the NCCW tournament and tag team champions, Adam Berry is absolutely correct. You are removed from the tournament.
Wow!
They are out!
It went from a bye to removal of competition.
It's like some kind of sit-in
Like,
protest.
it's definitely a sit-in protest. I mean,
Lay-in protest.
Can I drop them, or?
With that being said, you guys are escorted. We need security right now. Security, get in the ring. Come on over here. Security, get in the ring. We need to have these guys escorted. Security.
They're on their way to the ring now.
yeah. They're holding down the forts, and security's coming out to escort all members of KPK. Well, that means when one part of the tournament is gone, I guess the match between Generation Now and Dynasty are now going to be crowning our inaugural NCCW Tag Team Champions.
We thought it was going to be a semi-final. It's now going to be the final. They are physically removing them from the ring.
It does not look like any of the members of KPK are going quietly, for sure.
They are not happy about this.
Well,
We will not see them again. They are gone.
they are gone from tonight's festivities.
Taking care of that business. Let's get the show on the road with our first matchup, and that matchup is a tag team matchup to crown the first ever NCCW Tag Team Champions.
It is time.
Mr. Malone, the floor is yours.
It is time for a very special moment. We've talked about it since NCCW began, of building divisions, building the hierarchy, building a dynasty, so to speak.
And you'd have to think at this point, Dynasty has to be the favorites in this match. If you were to look at this as a tale of the tape, they've got the size, they've got the experience, they've worked together longer. You have to think they're the favorites now to walk out of here with the NCCW Tag Team Champions.
Seeing Dynasty up close and personal at Hell or High Water was such a treat, Sean. Mikey Truth waving the flag. The Takedown King, Jackson Roy. This is Dynasty. And one of your two finalists. At the end of this match, we will see the inaugural NCCW Tag Team Champions. And with such a pedigree, Sean, that Dynasty holds, like you said before, they could be the favorites.
I would have to think so. They've held tag team gold across Ontario. Can't say the same for Generation Now just yet.
Yes, but here's the thing about the youth. They are hungry. They are strong-willed. They are ready for anything. They will do anything to get ahead.
They may have the speed advantage as well.
And here they are. Luke Caden on your right. Robbie Hollywood on your left. This is Generation Now.
And what I think is so impressive about them is you can tell in their physiques, even since we saw them at Stomping Grounds,
Oh my God.
they have put on a ton of size.
They put on size, they have matching outfits. That's a tag team together.
They are confident, you can tell. They don't see themselves as the underdogs here. They got something to prove, and they're here to do it.
Very excited. History is about to be made once again, and NCCW will take it back to the ring for the formal announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to crown the first ever NCCW Tag Team Champion. To my right, weighing in at a combined 360 pounds, the Takedown King, Jackson Roy, the Lionheart, Mikey Drew, they are Dynasty!
The odds-on favorite here in Port Dover could be leaving here with the titles.
To my left, weighing in at 330 pounds combined, the futurist, Luke King, Bobby Hollywood, they are Generation Now!
And will this be their moment? Is now their moment to really crown themselves as champions and really make their mark here in the Ontario wrestling scene?
And also we're seeing fresh faces here in NCCW, and we are seeing a brand new referee to the squad of NCCW. Coming for us from NWA Exodus is Sean Porter, and I know Sean very well. He's very excited to make a debut here in NCCW, calling everything down the middle here tonight.
Absolutely, he brings a lot of experience with him, and that's the kind of experience you want in a title match like this.
We're already seeing
A lot of respect here.
Yes.
All right, showtime.
We're seeing Truth and Hollywood going toe-to-toe, knuckle for knuckle, strength for strength in the opening moments of this contest. And again, we thought this was going to be a semi-final matchup. And now, with everything that is said and done, with everything that's happened since Hell or High Water to now here at Clash of the Coast in Port Dover, we are now seeing the finals, and we're seeing the crowning of the NCCW Tag Team Championships.
You have to think, CJ, about how does that change your mentality coming into a match like this? You know, Generation Now thought this was going to be a semi-final. When you change things last second like this, it throws off somebody. Now, will it throw off Generation Now more than it throws off Dynasty because of the experience difference is the question.
That's a good question, and good, you know, eye on your history of great professional wrestling, Sean. But here's the thing, when you are hungry and when you're becoming the first ever champion in any company, it means more than ever to be on your A game, on top of your A game. And a great tag team combination of a neck breaker to a drop kick, going for a 2 count there. Now Luke Caden is now taking his first couple of moments with Mikey Truth.
Yeah, you'd have to think, if this were me and I was preparing for this match, my plan would be to isolate Mikey Truth here. He's a little more close to the Generation Now size. If you can keep him away from Jackson Roy, who is clearly the biggest man in this match, that's got to be the goal.
Jackson Roy is such a unit himself, very fast. That amateur style wrestling background can be very powerful, but again, akin to the styles of the Young Bucks and the Motor City Machine Guns and a lot of these young hungry tag teams, these two men of Generation Now is ready to do it and do it well. But again, like you said, Jackson Roy, the biggest man in this match, ready to do it all.
And that takes nothing away from his agility and his speed.
Oh, no.
Jackson Roy is an incredible athlete.
And we're excited for a heck of a double show here tonight, but event 1 is going to be highlighted with an Exodus versus NCCW 6-person tag. And we're about to see some Ghosts of Christmas Past coming in on that main event for sure.
Absolutely, a face we thought we maybe never would see again here in NCCW.
More on that later, as now Jackson Roy and Mikey Truth, Dynasty, doing what they do best. Great tag team combination offense.
We talked about maybe Generation Now trying to isolate Mikey Roy. It's actually Luke Caden who's being isolated here. He's been in there for a while. He could really use a tag here.
An attempt, and only a 2 count.
It's that experience we talked about. Their ability to keep Caden in there past when he would want to be in there. That's the experience.
Yes, it's Hollywood is definitely itching to try to get a tag in and trying to get this Port Dover crowd on his side. I mean, both of these teams have wowed everybody in NCCW and beyond. When you're watching on YouTube or Millions.co, you've seen the hunger, the fight in both of these teams.
Absolutely. If you can see Robbie Hollywood from where we're sitting, we can see him. He wants in there bad. He wants to help his partner out. He wants to walk out of here.
Here we go. Some power on from Caden. And attempt. Here we go. 1, 2.
Talk about the size they had put on. You can see it in a suplex like that. He got Mikey over easily.
Oh, and a jawbreaker sticking into the corner of Dynasty. And once again, the big boy, Jackson Roy, going after. But oh, wow. Fighting back both gentlemen.
These guys now that you can't measure his heart. We're seeing it here. Luke Caden.
On the second rope with a crossbody, knocks out Roy.
It's going to be a race here. Who can get up first?
He is begging for a tag. Truth is barely hanging on to the ring.
Yeah, he looks worse for wear. Tag
in the root. Truth, tag into Hollywood. Sling blade by Hollywood.
Beauty.
Very nice drop kick from Hollywood, and he's feeling it. Remember, you're about to make history, young man. You're becoming an inaugural champion. The tag in.
Way to go before that, though.
Yes, from Caden. Blind tag, but it worked. But also now might be some miscommunication. But it seems like Generation Now has been studying. Oh, but so quick, so fast is Lionheart Mikey Truth.
You mentioned those great teams of yesteryear. Great teams of still today. The Young Bucks, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Rockers a little bit.
Yes.
You're seeing those influences there.
But a breakup from Roy. No. And here we go.
This is not where you want to be.
Oh, German halfway across the ring. And oh, look at the strength of Roy. One-handed, slams him down. Truth on the top rope, 450.
That's got to do it.
1, 2.
No.
So close.
Seeing that heart there.
The heart of Caden.
Jackson Roy can't believe it.
Oh, on the shoulders. The DVD position. This could spell disaster. Oh, got out of it. I don't think he knew the Truth's on the top rope. Gets Jackson out of the match.
Tag.
Here we go. Was waiting, pounced off. Jumps. Hollywood on the outside. Sunset flip. Maybe not enough. Holding on.
The outside.
Oh God, look at Caden. Breaks it up, and it's at 1, 2, 3.
He got him.
Generation Now. When we saw the brackets, we never thought that Generation Now, these two young men, these two whippersnappers were going to go in and win it all.
You would have never picked them. If you were ranking the teams, they would have been somewhere near the bottom, CJ.
And there's your first
Wait a minute.
ever champion. Oh, KPK.
What the hell are they doing here?
Oh,
He's got the briefcase.
the briefcase.
Oh, no.
We remember the first year of NCCW. That OG Cup briefcase Is he gonna use it?
He can't. He can't. This can't be allowed.
Brian Sinclair is out on ringside. He's
I guess I'll be forced to accept.
Of course Sinclair's here.
and Brian Sinclair is asking for it. And oh, KPK.
How can this stand? This isn't right. No.
There it is.
No. This can't stand. Why was Sinclair even out here? This smells fishy to me, CJ.
KPK, Abu and Ahmed chose their timing wisely and now have become your NCCW Tag Team Champions. Generation Now.
Right out the back door.
Barely had it for 30 seconds before KPK snuck in. And as we see by the entranceway, Brian Sinclair talking to Adam Martin.
They're clearly arguing here.
The contract, it was a title shot. Anytime, anywhere, any place. Abu followed the rules, unfortunately. But now, it looks like our tag team champions. We did crown new champions, our inaugural champions. It will still be in the record books as Generation Now. But now it has moved on to KPK.